Hi everyone. So I want to do a quick video for you all pertaining to the market. Um, so I had an open vision while I was sitting in my bed last night, and I was talking to my husband. And as I turned and looked at him, the a laptop that he was holding in his hand, I saw a vision on it on the screen, which was not what he was actually looking at. And so I said, "Hun, uh, what stock was you just looking at?" And he said that I'm not looking at anything else. What are you talking about? And I said, well, I just saw open vision. I saw the green arrow go up, skyrocket up. So what stock market just went up? And so he says, no, I'm not watching anything like that. I'm on the NFL. I'm looking at the scores and stuff for the football, NFL games and the feeds. I said, oh, I said, wow, okay. I thought that maybe you was looking at the stocks. I said, because I just saw the arrow go up and down and then up again. But the arrowhead was so huge on this particular um, stock exchange that it couldn't have possibly, and I thought about it because it couldn't have possibly been an actual stock because the arrowhead was so huge. It would have been in our time, it would have been so huge. It would have been bigger than this screen because I'm gonna show you what I saw. And so it was down, it went up a little bit down, and then I saw this, but it was huge, like big and green. And so that was the open vision that I had last night pertaining to the market. Also, I did have another dream, and in the dream, I had my cell phone and I heard a boom, and as I opened my phone up, it went to an exchange. I don't know what exchange it was, but it went to an exchange, and I opened it, and as I opened it, next thing you know, I saw Bitcoin, and I saw it going down, and as it went down, it hit 0.00. And so I looked at my husband. I said, Bitcoin just crashed in the dream. And so he looked over at me with a puzzle. And so I said, it just crashed. Bitcoin just crashed. And he says, really? With the unbelief. And so I ended up having to show him my screen of my cell phone. And as I showed him, he saw the crash. He began to raise up out of, it was like he was sitting on some kind of cooler or something. So he stood up and he ran off to go check to see if his orders had been filled. But at the time, he did not believe what I was saying. He didn't believe it. And if it wouldn't have been for me checking when I heard the boom, he would have missed it because he didn't believe. And I was just thinking about people who are believers and unbelievers. Some are believing what God is saying, but majority of them don't. I believe that you have some that are listening who are not saying anything, but they do believe. And I do believe that there are some who are saying something, but they truly don't believe what they're even saying. I believe that God could be telling them something. They're saying what God is saying, but then they don't believe it themselves. Their trust is not in God. And I do believe there are some who are saying something from something else. They just finding something out the woodworks and just feeling like they can just say anything they choose to say and speaking lies. And that's how I feel. That's what I think. Because at the time when he was in his vision, he didn't believe me at all. He didn't believe that the market would ever crash. In his mind, in that dream, he did not believe God whatsoever. Everything that had been told him about the market, he never believed it. And so at that moment, it was too late. It was too late for him because it had happened and he did not sit, or he didn't believe, or he didn't trust God. And so those who are not trusting God, those who are not believing what God is saying and choosing to do whatever they choose to do other than what God is saying, then that's between you and God. But in this dream, he got left out. Yeah. He got left out. He wasn't able to be a part of it. So that's not, I just pray that people pray about what it is that they're seeing. I pray that, you know, if you want to believe, just go to God and ask him to show you. Ask God to teach you and give you wisdom and understanding in what it is that he wants you to have understanding in, but not to our ability, but to the ability of the level that he chooses for you. You know, we want all things that God wants, because that's going to be the best outcome. Okay? So that was another one of the dreams that I had. Now, as far as the war dream, so I did have another dream night before last also about the war. But in this dream, they were in my hometown, y'all. They were in my hometown. I heard music of dancing, shouting from them, galloping in the streets because they were happy that they hit the U.S. They were celebrating that they started war against the U.S. So this is not something they're doing it because of anything, but they're doing it because of some kind of awe or because of some kind of money, but they are really wanting to really stomp on our heads, but they don't even realize. I don't think they understand that if you come, you better come with something. Now, I know my family, we are not the kind that just sit and watch. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm not promoting anything bad or telling anyone to do anything in action toward anyone. I'm not even telling you to go buy a stock. I ain't even telling you to do anything. You choose whatever you choose to do with your life. It's your choice. All I pray that you do is give your life to Christ. Trust in the Lord. Ask God for understanding and wisdom. This is my heart's desire, to be healed from any sickness or disease, to be healed and delivered from any oppression that the enemy is casting on you or trying to cause towards your life or family's lives. You know, that's my desires, that children be freed from any sexual, you know, that really, it causes me pain when I think about that. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I cannot stand to hear that children are trafficked. That I just can't. I can't stand it. I can't. I hate sin with a passion. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't stand it. It makes me want to spit. It puts this disgusting taste in my mouth, and it irritates my stomach to see people just intentionally act a fool. No, we don't touch our children. No. And anyway, getting back to the dreams, you know, I hope you're on the same page with me when it comes to that, because I know that God is going to make a way. I know God is going to fix it. And I know everybody who is involved in that is going to be held accountable. Those things that are happening in the dark, you're going to openly show the world who you are. So anyway, that's the war. We were in my house. I was packing up bags and I heard a lot of singing and drums and music. They were celebrating in the streets because they had hit the United States. And it was as if it was right at my house. And so I began to run around, me and my husband packing bags, and I kept saying, we got to get out of here. We got to go now. He was moving a little slow. And I said, we got to go now. We have to go now. We got to go right now. We have to get up out of here. You know, so I'm packing the bag, and I'm packing the bag in a dream, and I can hear this music and this celebration in the streets because they're celebrating because they hit the United States, because they're not wanting money. It's not the real cause of this. No, they want control. That's the ultimate cause. They want to control mankind, the spirit that they're carrying. They want control. Yeah, they're saying it's money, but it ain't. No, it's something in them. There's so much hatred in them. Y'all don't even believe it. This hatred doesn't want funding. This hatred that they're carrying doesn't want money. This hatred that they're carrying wants blood. Because see, they worshiping something that we don't worship. They're worshiping something that some of the United States people don't even worship. They're on a whole nother level. This is why they want to attack us, because they're on a whole another level. You'd be surprised at some of the stuff that these people are worshiping, making up their own gods, worshiping some kind of mantle that they done created, done carved the turkey out and set it on a table, and they say it's their God. You know what I'm saying? It's people that are really sick. They're really doing some sick stuff, man. Yeah, I said it. I said carved out a turkey, put some legs on it, stitched it up with a needle. You know what I'm saying? Put a hat and a mustache on it that says they're God, because they're making their own statues. Come on now. Everybody don't watch the Ten Commandments. They made that out of gold. Well, who's to say somebody can't make it out of wood? Who's to say somebody can't? I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. They think the turkey is flesh. It's got a heartbeat at one time. Another, no, it's dead. It's not alive. God is alive. So anyway, I just wanted to come and tell y'all that I saw the war again, and it was like right here in my hometown. It was close, and I felt a boom, and I heard, it's like I heard it, and it hit houses. It's like I saw the houses crumble. It's like I saw the machine with the little the machine. I can't even. It was. I was stunned when I woke up. This is coming into our areas, but it's already in the United States, and it's just not telling us. And I pray that we all begin to pray about this. Pray about everything that I'm saying. I don't have. Let me tell you this. I know a lot of people come on here because they want money. A lot of people come on here because they want fame, fortune, whatever they choosing to come on here for. I come on because I want people to understand and know what God is saying right now. But I want them to know it before it comes. That way you can believe and trust in God. That's our ultimate goal. Is trusting in the word, trusting and believing in our King. God is real. God is coming back, y'all, like a thief in the night. It's gonna hit you. You're not even gonna know. But I make my videos because I want people to know ahead of time. Because I want people to see it and see the virtual video, see it and hear it and know that God is speaking. But there is a God. Because some people really want to believe, but they truly don't. They don't know where to start. And if we get enough of videos out there, enough of if we get on enough of lives, the people will believe and start trusting and giving their life to Christ. Yeah, okay. So that was the war. I'm sure I got some other dreams too. I just don't remember. But I've been on 14 minutes, about 15 minutes, so 14:35 right now. So I just wanted to really get that on this video, and I hope you all be blessed. I didn't even pray, y'all, but I'm so sorry. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and I pray that you also have a good Christmas if I don't come back on. You know what? You know what I heard last night in my dream? Hands. I heard that it's going to exchange hands. It's going to exchange one hand to another. That's what I heard. I heard that it's going to exchange from one hand to another in a dream. No vision, but I heard it. It's going to exchange hands. It's going to exchange hands, and it's going to exchange hands from one hand to another hand. It's going to be taken from that hand and given into our hands. That's what I heard last night. Anyway, I pray that you all be blessed. And I thank God for you all. No matter who you are, I thank God for you. You are truly have been a blessing. And God bless. See you later. Bye-bye.